My motivation has always been to help kids, and that was why I loved PE, because I was directly affecting a child's health. Once I got into mental health and how that coincides so much with physical health too, I think, it was just something that felt right to me, and it was a right thing for me.
It's very important that they have someone to look at. I'm not saying I'm their friend, but I'm an adult that doesn't treat them like a child. I have to be on their level. I know that you're smoking, I know that you're doing this, let's talk about that.
A lot of that fire or just wanting to work with kids and help them in some of their toughest struggles prompted me to get involved at the state level and advocate for our profession, which is a profession that is, I think, sometimes misunderstood and overlooked.
We're there and we're in the classrooms and we're in the hallway and we're working with our children and our students, and I think building those relationships just fosters everything else that we do when it comes to, testing and test anxiety, or talking about vaping.
Teaching them healthy coping skills and teaching them behaviors that could help them, because honestly, I tell them, your drug use is a coping skill, so what is really behind that and how can we work through that, and just not being judgmental of it. You made a mistake, how do we move forward with that and own up to your actions?
A few years ago, Stark County had a pretty big suicide crisis. It was about 3 years ago when that happened. And a matter of fact, at the time, Lindsay Tidrick had said, that area is my hometown, and we really need to do something in the county. And I'm like, yeah, I agree with you. What are you thinking? And then that's when Lindsay had talked about our county mental health night that we've been doing here in Tuscarawas County. Lindsay had this idea of let's bring a speaker in, let's talk about mental health, let's get the resources in, have a resource fair beforehand, and it has grown into an impressive event. On February 18th, we have Kate Fagan coming to speak at our mental health night at the PAC at the Tuscarawas County Kent State Performing Arts. She will be speaking at 6:30, but the hour before that, we will have all of the mental health resources available in our area that people can come talk to them, see what they have available. It's a pretty impressive amount of resources that we have in this area, and I think people don't always recognize that.
The Tuscarawas County Anti-Drug Coalition really just wants to thank our school counselors, whether it's educating on vaping or youth marijuana use or alcohol use or prescription drug issues, mental health issues. I know this group of people understand all the behavior that seems problematic in our community is the result of underlying issues. And these are the persons that are meeting with our kids, they're loving on them, they're encouraging them, and they're really willing to do whatever it takes to develop healthy kids, healthy schools, and healthy communities. They've started this mental health night, this awareness night at the PAC once a year, and it is probably the best attended social service type of an education awareness event that we have in our county. And you know what? They can get people to that venue like no one else. So we want to say at the Tuscarawas County Anti-Drug Coalition, we value our school counselors, the role they play. We want to partner with them. We want to support them. We want them to be celebrated and recognized for the work they do, because they make a difference for our kids. And we appreciate the partnership we have with our school counselors.